How do you see this assassination attempt in the long run to the US presidential elections and its results, and of course, the impact on US voters?
Well, there's no doubt all that the image of President Trump with blood on his face and making a fist pump is going to be one of the defining images of the elections in the US in 2024, in November 2024. There is no doubt about that. We'll have to see if this turns out to be the pivotal moment for the elections. Already, we know that US President Biden has been polling badly or poorly behind President Trump. In fact, President Biden's recent gaffes and sort of poor performance in the presidential debate has raised questions about his eligibility. A lot of Democrats, congressmen, supporters, even like Democrat, prominent Democrat like George Clooney, who's a big Hollywood actor and who's done fundraisers for President Biden, has asked him to step aside and let Vice President Kamala Harris to contest as a presidential candidate. So while this complication was on within the Democratic campaign, this particular assassination attempt adds a layer of complexity in the campaign. And I think we'll have to see how this particular impacts, whether it enthuses the Republican voter base further, and it gives much more ballast um, to former U.S. President Donald Trump's campaign. Usually, such incidents have a sort of impact, a positive impact in to candidates because they're seen as sort of fighting back, or he's put out a email, a message just a while ago that he will not never surrender. So that kind of a defiance that he kind of would like to project in his campaign. So those elements we'll have to see how those elements play out.
Shubhajit, there are reports of Trump's body language right after the assassination. You know, when he was surrounded by the body shields of security service, but he still got up and he, pumped his fist in the air and apparently mouthed the words "fight, fight, fight." And there are reactions on it that uh, what would you have to say about that?
Well, obviously, his message that he put out, that will never surrender, and he did a fist bump. That is instinctive reaction, as sort of it speaks about himself. That he's as a nature, he doesn't want to be bullied or cowed down, and he sees himself as a very powerful. So he tries to project that power image, and let's that is instinctive reaction. So I think we'll see more of that in the coming weeks and months of the campaign, where he will obviously use this opportunity, use this image of him, as an act of defiance. And this assassination attempt might be an important turning point in his campaign.